and welcome back to the channel. Today's car is the only one I own, made by a company called AutoArt, not a company I'd heard of until recently. And this is a Ford Mustang FR 500C. Apparently they're Grand Am, from the Grand Am Cup Championship. Looks good sitting there in the box, but let's get it out. This one came from a toy fair for around 20 quid. I've done a bit of digging on AutoArt and it seems that they're primarily a maker of die-cast cars. You could probably work that out looking at the, just a quick look at that. Looks to be a quality model. I've got some spare guides and braids in there, which is nice. No instructions. This has apparently been lightly used. So let's have a look. Yeah, lovely decals and stuff on there. Even writing on the wheels. On the tyres rather. This does have lights front and rear apparently. Nicely painted, and the decals are great. This looks really good, really nice. Got the roll cage in there. Seats taken out. Ford Racing, a decent driver. Can't really see him from there. What about there? Yeah, decently painted and moulded driver in there. Wing mirrors still attached, lovely. And oh, got the motor at the front. You can see by the braids there, it has been used. The motor at the front. Magnets, let's just test the magnet. Yeah, I can just about pick that up with the magnet, and it's strong. It's a strong old magnet, that one. So this should fly around the track, hopefully. But the motor in the front, the fact it's got the motor in the front, I'm going to undo this one and have a look. Presumably it has some sort of drive shaft running to the gears at the back, but let's have a look. It does look nicely made as a model. It doesn't want to come out. There we go. Oh, we've got wires linking for the lights. That looks quite good. Bit of dirt in there flowing up from the gears. Yeah, it does need a bit of a clean out. And as I suspected, a drive shaft running from the motor, but not much holding that in, although it looks like that bearing should be in that slot there. Let's see if I can move that. Does it even move? Yeah, that bearing must surely be in that, should be in that slot there, surely. But it just lifts it up, going backwards. Well, I haven't got any front motored cars, so this will be interesting to see how this does. I've got to say, it's a lovely looking thing, and it makes you wonder if it's model first, slot car second. The guide there feels a little bit not loose, but a little bit flimsy. You know, if you've got any lumpy joins on your track, that, well, I don't think it will come out. Yeah, it just feels a little bit flimsy. Anyway, plenty of electronics in here, wiring and everything, so I don't think there's much chance of the lights not working. Tyres look okay, but as you can see, a bit dirty in there, so I'm going to clean that up before I put it on the track. So that's what I'm going to do now. Clean it up, try and sort out that bearing there, which surely should go in that slot, and we'll take it from there. So we'll see you on the track in a minute. Be right back. So here we are back for the test track, and that was an interesting 60 odd laps. This car's quick. When it's going well, it's quick. But we had a couple of occasions where the gear on the end of the drive shaft jumped out of the main drive gear. So the motor was spinning, but the wheels weren't going round. Don't know if that's common with these models. Could just be because it's motors mounted in the front, not sure. But it's quick, and as you can see, just over a second quicker than the previous leader, the Thunderbird's Fab 1. Sticks to the track like no one's business. I think that's why. The light's good, it looks good going round. It's a bit noisy, and I'm a bit concerned about the front, the guide. Seems very flimsy. If you've got a few lumpy bits of track, it doesn't half make a noises and clonks over it, and it has occasionally de-slotted where nothing else does. But other than that, it was good fun, apart from having to stop a couple of times to reseat the gears. But yeah, I enjoyed driving that, very nice, and as you saw earlier, an excellent model. So if you can find these things cheap enough, I think I got it for 20 quid, whether you think that's worth it or not. And I don't know if all AutoArt ones happen to have the motor in the front. I don't know whether that's the case or whether they do it because that's where the motor was in the real one. Don't really know. But anyway, that's the results from the AutoArt Mustang. Let's just have a look at the league table. If I can find the right button. There we go, there's track records, and there's the Mustang now at the top with Parker in second place, amazingly over a second behind, and I thought that was quick. followed by the Porsche, and then the Mondeo. Not surprising there that the one with the weakest magnet, the Mondeo, is lagging behind by some distance. Doesn't make it not worth having though, of course. So there you go, that's where we stand at the moment. We'll see you in the next one and see what car we're going to have a look at next. Thanks for watching. So just a quick addendum to my video where I said the gears jumped out a couple of times. When I took it apart after I'd filmed that bit to have a look to see what was going on, it turned out, although I'd put the bearing back where it was supposed to be, I hadn't quite pushed it in hard enough. I've since run another 50 laps or so, and it runs far more consistently now. So I take back any criticism I had about that. Also, the guide's still in there, and now for around that price, I definitely would recommend one of these. And what a lovely looking model it is. So thanks for that. See you in the next one. Bye.